Some of these counselors, including Councillor Georgia Mammoliti, who just put forward a motion to see if there could be a curfew, a midnight curfew for teens, for people under 15 across the city. But given the amount of groans that there were from his fellow counselors, I think it's highly unlikely that that would pass. At City Hall, I'm Owen Qureshi.
680 News Time, 4:35. Life is slowly getting back to normal on the Danforth after Sunday night's horrific event. 680's Mark Douglas joins us live with the latest. Mark.
Well, so Janice, shops like the Be Kind Exchange clothing store back open today for the first time since the shooting. Assistant Manager Kiera is happy to report the customers have returned.
But today seems pretty like a usual day.
And nearby the Cheese Emporium, Steve says the customers came back as well, but he's still worried about his retail neighbors who experienced the shooting on Sunday night and what they're going through today on a personal level as they try to reopen their doors.
So a lot of people are struggling. I mean, the owners and the people that were right here, right in front of us, have a little tough time.
John Cleanna says he had to put on a bold face today to reopen his restaurant, Pappas Grill. His waiter was shot in the leg Sunday night.
We are the lucky ones. It is a tragedy. It's not fair, but we have to live on. We have to go forward.
There were plenty of people shopping and going by here on the Danforth. It's hard to walk by a cafe patio where people are not talking about the shooting. At Danforth and Logan, I'm Mark Douglas.
In the wake of Sunday's deadly shooting, the public safety minister says the shooter, Faisal Hussein, was not on any federal watch lists that he was aware of.
As far as we're aware at this stage, based on the state of the investigation, which, by the way, is led by the Toronto Police Service, there is no connection between that individual and national security.
Hussein's parents say their son struggled with psychosis and depression and that they're devastated by his violent actions.
Canadian Muslim organizations are raising money for the shooting victims amid a backlash on social media against that community. 680's Irene Precklett joins us with those efforts.
Among the fundraisers, Muslims United for Toronto shooting victims. Money is being raised at mosques across the country. Sana Kawaja is with Dawanet, one of the groups involved. She says it's about coming together.
When a tragedy occurs, the first step is just looking at the victims, caring for them, considering their needs first and foremost.
But because the suspect has a Muslim name, there is already some backlash against the community. Mubin Sheikh is a counterterrorism expert and says people should not rush to conclusions and let the police do their job.
We have to know the difference between these things. Just because a guy has a Muslim name, we don't automatically say it's terrorism.
Canada's public safety minister says the shooting suspect was not on any federal watch list that he is aware of. I'm Irene Precklett.
680 News Time, 4:38. Breaking news from Los Angeles. TMZ is reporting singer Demi Lovato has been rushed to hospital after suffering a heroin overdose. Law enforcement sources tell the website she was treated with Narcan and emergency treatment for a narcotic overdose inside